friends, welcome and welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking specifically into a no contact and or separation situation, what they wish you knew, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Unfolding Path Tarot, and pile number two is the Unveiled Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the pile's messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the Unfolding Path Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies, so close your eyes. Think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Oof, I wasn't even able to take my breaths properly. Pile one, is your person very nervous, very anxious? I don't know, there's something... Like I'm taking my breaths now. When I was supposed to, I wasn't able to. It was like shorting a little bit. I think that your person might be not breathing properly, as in like maybe anxious about something, or I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, what they wish you knew. All right, yeah. We have the 8 of Swords, Hierophant, 3 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, all right, and the 5 of Pentacles. All right, beautiful energies coming through. I also have your Oracle cards, so we're going to get into those as well. We have, yes, fire, and I told you I was feeling that energy. I was like, I wasn't even able to breathe properly. Tangerine, yes. We have 3939 with patience, silence. We have Unakite. We have the solar plexus chakra with Manipura, the wild rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness, and untamed. All right, okay. What they wish you knew. Pile one. This person wants to be with you. That's it. Like, I think that this person has struggled a lot with their feelings about this connection. And specifically, I am hearing about commitment, because the Hierophant is about like tradition and commitment specifically. And I think that your person at one point might have thought that, you know, being in a connection meant letting go of their freedom or letting go of their independence. And I think that there might have been a lot of fears about it. I would not be surprised if when this person was growing up, a significant relationship that they looked up to broke down in front of their eyes, and it probably caught them unaware, like they did not see it coming. So even the shock of it might have kind of made this person very averse. Because in their mind, like the way that's playing in my mind is, if it's eventually going to lead to a breakup or an ending, why do I even want to engage with it? You know, why do I even want to pour so much of myself into it? That's the energy that's coming through so strongly. And I feel that there was a time when things could have become more serious between the two of you. Like there was an opportunity to make things more stable, make things more aligned between the two of you, and it looked like it was a natural progression. It's not something that was out of the blue. However, I think that your person backed out at that point, and there's a lot of regret that's coming through. Pile one, I don't know where both of you are at right now. You know, maybe you've gone your separate ways. Maybe you're with someone. You could have even gone on to marry someone else. I am seeing time has passed. All right, time has passed. And this person right now is watching what could have been. Like they're getting visions of what could have been between the two of you. And that by itself, they're recognizing that there was so much of happiness that could have happened between the two of you. They're like, both of you could have unlocked so much of stability, so much of security. Both of you could have built a life together, but they made a misaligned decision when they should have done something else. So there's a lot of regret coming through. There's a lot of what ifs that your person is playing in their mind right now. Like, what if I'd said yes? Or what if, I had actually taken a leap of faith? What if I was not, dealing with all of these insecurities about commitment? What if I didn't have all of these fears? So what they wish you knew is that they actually regret not taking a chance on this connection. But like I said, I don't think that this person knows where you are at, because your energy is not coming through to me, Pal 1. So this person might not know where you're at, which is probably where that struggle with the breathing was coming through, because the more each day passes, Pal 1, this person is becoming more and more sure about their feelings for you. It's becoming so much more stronger, and the more stronger it gets, the more they're actually panicking about whether they've lost you for good or not. So there is a deep desire to reach out to you, to figure out where you're at. And that desire is actually turning into panic as each day goes. It's kind of like every single day that passes, they're like, I'm wasting time. Why am I not reaching out to them? And they're definitely stopping themselves, because there is fear that what if you've moved on? What if you don't want to hear from this person ever again? So that fear also is coming through. So your person might be delaying reaching out to you. But at the same time, it looks like they're starting to get ready to reach out to you. There is a recognition that this could have been something more, Pal 1, that I'm feeling so deeply in my solar plexus. Like, it's very, very powerful. Like, every single emotion that this person had repressed, your person has actually worked through it. It's coming so strong. And it's coming from a place of stability, Pal 1. They're no longer insecure about their feelings. They've worked through their fears about commitment. And it's kind of like they're very, very sure of the life that they want with you, but they just don't know where you are at, which is why there's silence between the two of you. But this person's patient, Pal 1. They are going to wait around for a sign, or they're going to keep watching you, keep trying to figure out where you're at. This person also could be asking around. If you have any mutual friends, this person could be asking around. But first and foremost, I think that this person's just observing you at this point in time. Like, they might be trying to see or trying to fish out where you're at, whether you're with someone, whether you've moved on, what is going on your end. So that's probably why there's so much of pause energy between the two of you. For some of you, you could have moved on. I am getting that energy as well. But for others of you, it looks like maybe you have focused on other aspects of your life, but you always knew that this person would come around. Maybe you felt that intuitive nudge coming through. So the message coming through, what they wish you knew, is that they will step in, they will come forward, because they have taken the time to embrace what they truly feel about you. They're being honest with themselves. They're no longer, coming from a place of fearing commitment or fearing the loss of this connection. No, they're actually stepping up and maturing and recognizing that they should have taken a leap of faith towards this connection at one point, but they didn't at that point. But that doesn't mean it's too late. So they're coming in. Though I will say, as days go by and them, observing you and them getting ready, like mentally and emotionally preparing themselves to come forward, they're getting more and more antsy. Yeah, that's the word that's coming through. But it looks like they're going to come forward. Let me see if there's any message or just advice for you. Yeah, there is a bit of a pause. I think that your person is thinking things through. Maybe they're thinking of how to approach with the wild rose over here, but they will come forward. It might not be grand gestures, Pal 1, but it will be something. I think that this person will let you know exactly what they're thinking, exactly what they're feeling, more importantly. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the intensity of what they feel for you through their actions. That's what's coming through. They might not be the most eloquent person, they might not be able to verbally clear things out, but they will show you with their actions that they're ready to come forward. They're ready to take this leap of faith with you, and they're ready And more importantly, that they regret not doing this sooner. It's kind of like they really, really wish that they had this much courage and this much acceptance of their feelings back then. But now that they have it right now, they want to move forward. It's kind of like, it's okay. I wasn't ready then, but I am now, and I want to move forward with this. All right, that's the energy that's coming through. Is very, very strong. I will say that you can expect action from this person. Won't be too big, but you will feel the intensity. You will feel their focus on you very, very intensely. All right? Pile 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that are sent in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. For those of you who chose the Unveiled Tarot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're ready. Pile 2, specifically for no contact and reciprocation situation, what they wish you knew. Okay, let's see, Pile 2. We have the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Star. Okay. I also have your Oracle cards, so we're going to get into that as well. Looks like this one wanted to come out. Okay, the Lovers. Lamb. We have the Great Mother. Forgiveness. So I did get that actually. Heart Chakra. Rhodonite. I am deserving of all the good things. Forgiveness. Wow, we have forgiveness coming twice. So what did this person do? Ferrari and Peace. Okay. So of course, you know, with forgiveness coming out twice, and I also felt the energy. I felt like this person was feeling sorry about something. Might not be ready to tell you about it, but they were feeling sorry about something. And that clarity has kind of set in for this person. There was a deep sense of regret that I was already feeling with the 4 of Cups. And then forgiveness comes out twice. So I don't know what this person has done, but it looks like it's probably led to the breakdown of this connection. I think that when this connection went into no contact, Pile 2, this person thought that they wouldn't be so affected by it. They thought, okay, you know what? This is just another ending. You know, as I've dealt with endings well, I know what to do. This person may have distracted themselves, probably with work, with their career, with other relationships, or even just more, I guess I would say more surface level things. Over the time that has passed in your no contact, there's been a realization that they can't shake off the feeling that they've done something wrong here. They can't shake off the feeling that the no contact between the two of you has become a burden. It wasn't when it started out, but it has now. And I also would not be surprised if this person, took this connection too lightly when it started out and felt that they wouldn't be affected by it. But now they're realizing that they shouldn't have taken this connection for granted. They shouldn't have taken this connection so lightly. There's a lot of powerful energy that is kind of going within your person right now. Like, I guess I would say moving through your person right now. They're starting to realize how wrong they were in their thought process about this connection, about themselves, and more importantly, about you as well. There's a lot of pain that your person's carrying right now, a lot of the regret, a lot of the guilt. They are carrying that pain. So whatever this person put you through that led to the no contact, Pile 2, they're very, very aware of it. Today, they recognize what they did wrong. Today, they know what they put you through. To the rest of the world, I think that this person puts a very happy-go-lucky facade you know, to everybody else. I think that they have like this image they maintain that, oh, nothing gets to me, or, oh, you know what, all relationships are casual, or everything ends, so what's the point of even emotionally investing? But deep down, this person is actually very, very burdened by the pain of this connection, of this no contact specifically. So the way that the message is coming to me is the more that this person portrays, oh, everything's great and fine, the deeper the pain actually is within them, and it's actually eating within them. So you might be watching this person perhaps on social media, or if you're around this person physically, you might see them kind of going, like kind of being very happy or just overexcited about things. But just know that all of that is a mask. And frankly, the more that they're showing excitement and happiness outward, the more there's actually pain within them at this point in time. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen within your person and within you also. I would not be surprised. And I feel like pausing because there are very, very deep feelings between the two of you. With the Lovers coming out, there are very, very deep feelings between the two of you. But I think that this person's ego really ruined it for the two of you. And the ego steps in when there are actually deeper wounds. It steps in to protect you from those wounds being exposed, right? So there's a lot of healing that needs to happen, a lot of that ego that needs to wash away. But the good thing is, or I guess the aligned thing is, Pal 2, the more your person feels regret and guilt, and the more they miss you, the more they feel the loss of this connection, the more clarity is coming through to them about what their ego has actually been protecting them from. And that is how the healing is actually happening. So even if it looks like nothing's happening on the surface between the two of you, Pal 2, your person is healing. There's a lot going on within them. Even if they put a happy facade, there's actually a lot going within them. There's a lot of inner turmoil that your person is blocking. At the end of the day, I think that this person is moving towards seeking your forgiveness, recognizing how wrong they were in their perception of you, how they took this connection for granted, and how they might not have shown up as the best or as the most aligned version of themselves. There's a lot of guilt that's coming through, and it's kind of like day by day, the clarity is setting in deeper and deeper. It's kind of like they have these flashbacks, and then they recognize they're kind of seeing themselves acting the way that they did, but now from a third party or from a neutral perspective, and they're kind of cringing at their behavior. So it's kind of like every day they're unlocking a new memory of their misbehavior or their misalignment, and it's really, really eating up at them right now. I do feel that there's a lot of anger that's building up within your person about themselves, so they will have to work through that as well. So a lot of guilt, shame, regret, anger that your person feels about their actions, about themselves, that they have to work through. And until and unless they work through that, this person will not be able to come forward. They will not be able to face themselves in the mirror. But once they do, like once they go through this healing, and once they have this unconditional love and self-acceptance, you know, and just compassion for who they are, the wounds that they had and how it made them show up, then they will be able to come forward. But up until that point, I would expect no contact between the two of you, all right? With the Lovers coming out, there is a reaffirmation that whatever connection you're feeling with this person, you are not crazy. This is also happening on their end, all right? They feel it as much as you do. And frankly, I would not be surprised if they're actually feeling it more than you do at this point in time, because it's kind of like they're finally letting their heart open to what they have been denying. All of this suppression is now magnified because they had resisted it for so long, all right? So there's healing that's meant to happen, even with forgiveness and healing and the Star coming out. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen within your person. Then and only then will they come forward, but they will. At some point, they will. It's not fast-moving energy. It's very slow. And even when they come forward, it will be more of a small step towards you rather than a big gesture. But this person seems to be moving in that direction right now. But yeah, first they need to They need to forgive themselves. They need to have acceptance for how they showed up. There needs to be recognition of their wounds and how it has affected them. They need to take time to heal those wounds as well. So it's a very, very long journey for your person, but I would not be surprised if this is a spiritual awakening of sorts that your person's going through because of this connection, and leading them down to healing wounds that were actually working against your person. Right? Yes, I think it is through this awakening that your person is having right now that they're truly going to tap into joy and fulfillment. Because up until now, I think their heart chakra was very blocked. Just because their heart chakra is blocked, yes, you are blocking pain. You're feeling numb at that point, right? But you're also blocking access to joy, to happiness, to fulfillment, to, just feeling good about life and about yourself as well. So I think that your person is learning how to unlock their heart so that they can feel joy and happiness. And yes, that also means they have to feel the pain that they have repressed all this while. But once they work through that, and they're working through that, they will be able to step forward. Would not be surprised if you are the primary motivation for your person to work through what has been stopping them from fully showing up in this connection with an open heart. How to, all right? Very deep reading over here and very painful as well. I'm feeling it in my heart. Closed heart chakra, I've been there. And when it opens, oh my gosh, it is very, very painful because it's what you've suppressed, and that it gets magnified somehow or the other. I don't know why, but it just gets magnified. While you move through it, you are slowly able to tap into happiness. But when you start moving through it, like when your heart chakra opens after being closed for quite some time, it's a full gust of pain that just shoots right at your face, and you have to work through it. And it feels very, very frustrating. It feels like everything's working against you. But as you work through it, you actually start to feel lighter about yourself. As you start to release, you start to feel that peace within that you would not have felt when you were numb. And it's a very, very painful process. Heart chakra opening is not simple. It's very, very painful. So give your person some time. How to, like I said, with the lamb coming out, feels like they're meant to go through this. I think that this is part of their soul's journey, a soul lesson that your person was meant to learn. And there's a lot of divine guidance that's coming through for your person, all right? So don't worry, they're being guided. They have help. But just know that it's a difficult, very, very painful and difficult process that your person's going through right now, right? So if you wish to, you can always send them healing energies. But if, you absolutely have free will, of course, but yeah, that does help. That does help if you wish to send them healing energy. Alrighty, Paltu, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where I'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send in, watch more page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. How to take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.